So when I was in grade school, my dad was starting to have issues with his chest pain. And it really came about when we would go to the gym or we were playing basketball in the driveway, and he would start to get real winded and his chest would start to hurt. And it was really scary because every time this happened, we thought that he was having a heart attack. And it was to the doctor. And they couldn't ever figure out what was going on. And this went on for a little while until finally they figured it out. And he had some heart condition, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. And the solution was medication. And it didn't ever really seem to help because I always remember him having the chest issues, the shortness of breath, anytime that we would be playing basketball or playing around or whatever. And 10 years of this go by of just taking medication. And of course, with every medication, there were side effects. And so he got put on more medication. And this is, you think about it, this is the person that I admired most in this world. And I could just watch his health deteriorating right in front of me. And all you could see is him taking more and more drugs with really no solution in sight. So it got to a point where the drugs didn't work anymore. And the doctors wanted to do something more aggressive. And their solution was to inject my dad's heart with alcohol, an ablation. Their solution was to give my dad a heart attack, to kill off part of his heart. That makes no sense. Why in the world would you do that? Now, at the time, I had no idea about what we know now and about the body's potential to heal. When I was early in practice, I had this teenager come in, diagnosed with the exact same thing that my dad did. And for him, as a 16-year-old with this sort of disease, you can't do so. You can't exercise, you can't play sports, because when you do that, your muscles grow, and the heart's a muscle, and that's what the disease is the heart's growing too big. And his prognosis was, you can't be physically active, you can't exercise, you can't play sports, and you have to be on drugs for the rest of your life. And so he comes in the office and we do an evaluation, and we find damage in the upper area of his back, and that's the exact area of his spine, the nerve system that controls the function of his heart. So before he had came in, he was going through the doctor's offices and getting tests and scans and all that sort of stuff. And in 1 year, his atrial septum had doubled in size. That's how fast his heart was growing. And he comes in, we start to get him adjusted, we start working with the 5 essentials, and he goes back for just a routine checkup at his medical doctor's office, and his atrial septum had shrank 7 millimeters. That's incredible. And I wish to God that somebody would have told my dad, because he could have avoided decades of struggling with his health, taking dangerous medications, and then ultimately the doctors giving him a heart attack. If he would have only knew the truth about the body's ability to heal and the body's innate potential to heal anything known to man. We remove the interference and the body's going to heal just like it's designed to. The power that made the body is what heals the body. And honestly, that's why I do what I do. Because I know that there's someone else's dad out there, or wife, or child, that needs help, and that needs to know the truth, and that the truth isn't in the form of a medication or a pill. It is just removing interference and letting the body heal. And I get to see it every single day. We see miracles every single day. Patients' testimonies, patients coming off medications, patients feeling better, being able to cancel their surgeries because we got to the cause. And we were able to put them on the right track to healing. And it is just incredible when you get to see people heal and to become healthy and to become whole and become, so healthy they don't need those medications and they get to throw them away in our drug freedom trash can. It's just absolutely incredible.